What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another battle. We are going to be doing Lillie versus Iono in their premium tournament battle. We are going to see which one actually has a better pull rate and which one wins this show off. Let's get started. Alright, so I've got everything unpacked, but before we start, I want to show you what these collection boxes are because they are a little bit different. It's essentially a ETB is what it is. So each box gives you everything you see here. You get your dice, you get your coin, you get some sleeves, you get a promo card, you get your coins, and you also get this nice little carry box for all your cards to put them in, your dice stuff. So cute little box that you don't actually get with the ETBs. And then these sets don't come with one specific set overall. It actually's got a variation, so it's got Scarlet and Violet, Lost Origin, Temporal Forces, Paradox Rift, and Obsidian Flames. But you do get 6 packs in each one of them. I'm hoping these are not damaged because you can see from the top of these, they were pretty squashed in there. Yeah, quality control apparently doesn't exist with Pokemon, especially when you would think all of these are going to be taken care of because it's a collectible item. But anyways, so that's what you actually get. So it's essentially just an ETB, a Iono and a Lillie ETB. But anyways, I've got everything unpacked, and we're going to be doing a Lillie versus Iono here. And I am going to put these off to the side so we know exactly which cards came out of which set here. So we'll have that one there, those there, with Iono on the right side. And then we also have Lillie on the left side. Lillie comes with the Clefairy promo card, and then Iono comes with a promo card of herself. But we'll put those off to the side. Iono actually comes with Journey Together, Surging Sparks, Twilight Masquerade, Obsidian Flames, and a Paldea Evolved. Paldea Evolved, I mean, if we were doing a value, obviously the Paldea Evolved is a good deck to pull. But anyways, Obsidian Flames is also another one. But here we are. Here's what we got. We're going to do a battle again, 1 for 1. So let's go ahead and get started.
Round 1. Fight!
Iono with Journey Together. So as always, I am not counting hollows or reverse hollows as anything special on these. That, you know, it has to be EXs or better. Promo cards do not count, obviously. So redemption card, everybody. There's the first one we have for Iono. Let's see what we got out of Journey Together. So we're gonna have Comfy, Sentret, and the first one we're gonna have is going to be a Showdown, followed by, oh, very nice, awesome to start. We have In's Reshiram illustration rare. I actually have already pulled this one with another Journey Together set, so this one's actually my second one. I don't know which one's going to be a better overall. I'd have to look at them, but the centering on that one is actually beautiful. So yeah, it's safe to say that if I send that out to be graded, I'll send it out as a bulk set. I won't just be sending it out as an overnight. And then we have the Hollow Butterfree. So, Journey to Iono doing all right from the start already with a pull out of the very first pack. All right, so we'll put that right there. So we have that in the way. All right, so I got those out of the way. Journey Together isn't really anything special. The most expensive card is like $100 raw, and that's a Clefairy, Lillie's Clefairy. I'm sorry. Yeah, Lillie's Clefairy, blah, blah, blah. God, I can't speak. But Lillie's Clefairy is going to be the most expensive card they have in the set. You know, Iono has a few of them. There's some Zacians and In's Reshiram, things like that. So there are some decent cards in here, but there's nothing special. I think the nicest card I pulled was Iono's Bellabolt, which was a gold card, but that wasn't even the most expensive card in the set anyways. But In's Reshiram, I love that card. Again, I'm trying to get that out of the White Flare set myself, so I can have that full all white card. But anyways, next card up with Iono's battle is going to be the redemption card, and next we have Impidimp starting it. And let's see, are we going to get another one to increase the value of this deck? We have Delmice, followed by Maractus and Noivern. So nothing out of that one. So we just have the one so far. Now we are moving into Surging Sparks. Surging Sparks obviously is going to be very big for Pikachu lovers out there. Tons and tons of Pikachus in there. And then there's also Latias, Latias, however you want to pronounce it. Those are going to be like a lot of the big hitters that come out of the Surging Sparks set. Let's see if we actually are amazingly lucky enough to pull a Pikachu or a Latias. So there's the redemption card for anybody. Be awesome if we did. Alright, let's see if we have anything on this one. We have Cryogunno, and we have a Scorch and an Iron Crown. So nothing out of that set. Now we are moving into Twilight Masquerade. Twilight Masquerade is got a couple of them on there. Probably the one that everybody wants the most is going to be the Greninja or the Eevee. Those are probably going to be the two biggest ones. So let's see if we actually can pull one. The Eevee would be nice, since I do like the Eevee evolutions myself, just like everybody else in the world. So there's the redemption card. Alright, let's see what we got here. Not a God Pack. So we have Lairon starting it off. Alright, and we are going to have a Perrin. That is not the Trainer 1 Perrin one that's actually a high value. We have a Sea King, followed by a Frostlass. So again, nothing out of that set there. Next up is Obsidian Flames. Obsidian Flames is really big. If you can get the ETB anywhere. That one has the ETB of, I believe it's Charmander or Charmeleon. Where his face is pressed up against the window. Awesome little card. I think it's a great one to actually collect. You can buy it, online from people. The graded version or just the ungraded. But Charizard is going to be the big stuff out of this set. They have that crystallized EX version looking of Charizard. Beautiful card as well. That is going to be the biggest one that everybody is looking for. There's the redemption card for anybody who wants it. Let's see if we can get another pull. We do not have a God Pack, starting it off with Moliv. And the first terrible card is going to be Togetic, followed by a Town Store and a Thundurus. So nothing out of that. So far, Lono, your set is looking terrible. You've only gotten one pull. Now we are doing Paldea Evolved, which is going to be this one of the two top sets out of here. Obviously, Obsidian Flames and Paldea Evolved are going to be the two biggest ones here. But Paldea Evolved, the biggest thing out of this one is going to be your Magikarp. Paldea Evolved is not too expensive as of right now, but obviously as it goes down time, it's going to become more and more expensive because it's out of print at this point. And you can still get booster bundles for about 60-70 bucks online, depending on where you get it. The Elite Trainer boxes are like 150 to 180, depending on where you get them. You can get booster boxes, which are the 36 packs for, I think it's $400 and something for them. But yeah, there's a redemption card for anybody. Obviously, the Magikarp is what we want, and we will see what we can get here. Again, the Magikarp is one of those things where you can probably just buy it for cheaper than you can actually try to pull it. And we are going to start off with a Snover, followed by Clavel and a Faulkner. Full art. Okay. Not what we were hoping for, but it helps Lono in her battle up against Lillie. So we have two of them that we have pulled for Lono. But nothing too crazy, nothing too special. The Reshiram obviously is something that I like personally because I do like Reshiram. But sorry, Lono, you have not actually done very well this round. So next up, we are going to move into Lillie. So let's go ahead and get started with Lillie here and have some fun.
Round 2. Fight!
First up, we're going to have the Scarlet and Violet set, which is going to be our base. Okay, Scarlet and Violet base set. So the big thing about the Scarlet and Violet base set, the cards that I would probably say everybody wants out of this one is going to be the Gardevoir series. There's actually a three-piece series in here that starts with Ralts. And it's Ralts when she's with her family, and it's the family when they're really young. The pictures are on the screen here. And then you also have the Kalia, where she's the evolved version, where the family has grown up and now they have a kid. And then the final card in that set is going to be the Gardevoir EX, where she's a fully grown person and the kids are out of the house, and it's just her Pokemon trainer, where they have lived a full life. They've grown up. They got the gray hair and everything. So it's a nice little progression of Ralts going forward. I think it's actually a nice little set if you can get all 3 of them and just have them for a personal collection. The cards don't go for too much raw, but again, it's just a beautiful set to have overall. Here's all 3 of them together so you can see them. But the Scarlet and Violet set has always had some beautiful artworks for all of them to begin with anyways. But let's go ahead and start opening up this first pack and see if we can get more than 2 out of all these decks to give Lillie the win. So the first card is going to be the Redemption card, and we are going to start out with Satodal. And there's a Magic Card, but not the one we want. And we are going to start with a Varoom and an Experience Share and a Pawmot. So nothing out of those to start. Sorry, Lillie, you are doing terrible right now. Next up is going to be Lost Origin. Lost Origin, obviously, again, is going to be the Giratinas with the Aerodactyls, and there's some Pikachus in here as well. Those are going to be the big ones that everybody's sought after. And these you can still buy online. You can get the Elite Trainer boxes. You can get some booster bundles, booster boxes. Obviously, as time goes by, the costs of them are going to go up. And what I had found out with my ETB battle that I had done with Lost Origin, they actually have a black and a white version of the card. It seemed like the white version of the card didn't give you anything. The black version gave you all the stuff. But that was just what I had experienced from the ETB. So we're going to start off Lost Origins with Phantom, Sudowoodo, and we're going to have a Cascoon. So this is probably mean we aren't going to have anything in here. Followed by a Porygon Z, Energy, and yeah. So typically if you end up getting one of these cards, first and foremost, you ain't getting nothing else within that pack. So, but next up, we're going to have Temporal Forces on this battle. Temporal Forces, you're going to have Raging Bolt, you're going to have Ghastlies, Gouging Fires, Gengars. Those are going to be some of the big ones that everybody wants. There are some beautiful art cards in here as well. But yeah, aside from that, this card again is not really known for any big hitters, big art pieces. So the first card we're going to have is going to be a Redemption card. All right, so as of right now, we have 2-0. So, all right, Lillie, let's see what we got. Starting off with Mr. Mime. Maybe that's just a misdirection. And we are going to start with a Drampa, followed by a Scyther and a Walking Wake EX. So that does actually count towards the points. So we are 1-2 right now. So, all right. Make sure I get those. Okay, next up, next Temporal Force. Hopefully we can get one of those nice Gengars or the Raging Bolts, because again, they do have some very nice artwork to them. That is not the Walking Wake that we are looking for, though. The Walking Wake that we're looking for actually is number 205. It's an EX number 205. There's the Redemption card. All right, so we just need one more from you, Lillie, to tie it up. Starting off with Turtwig. And we have Bramblin, Mike Nina, and a Feraligatr. All right. So nothing on those pools either. Next up, we have Paradox Rift. Paradox Rift in this battle is just going to have one card. This one is a Groudon. That's probably going to be the biggest hitter that everybody's looking for on this set. There's also an Altaria, where pretty nice card. It's Altaria in the sky, flying with the land behind her. Pretty nice little card. We'll see if what we actually get out of here. If we can get one of those, here's your Redemption card for anybody that wants it. Next up, we are going to have Onyx starting it, and we are going to have, if I can get the cards, sheesh, a Remoraid, followed by a Garganacl, and a Porygon Z. So nothing out of that set. Sorry, Lillie. You have one more option to come out ahead. You'd have to have two of them in this set to actually win, but I don't think we will, because the City in Flames does not exactly have a good pull rate. All right, let's see what we get here. Obviously, Charizards are the big ones you want. Here's the Redemption card if anybody wants it. And last deck is not going to be a God Pack, but What are we going to get? Starting off with Lechonk. And we have Lechonk again, and Steenie, and Scovillian. All right. So, between the battle of Lono and Lillie, the winner is...
Iono wins.
All right. Thanks, everybody, again. Hope you had fun here. I have fun with it. I'm going to be doing another battle, which is going to be a Journey Together versus Prismatic Delusions. And I'll see you on my next video. Have a great one.